I have sensory issues, which means I'm really afraid of loud sounds. And I think that's a pretty common thing. So, I'm ranking them. Okay, so after some light Googling, I found out that this is called phonophobia, and it's not uncommon. So I'm not weird. You're weird for thinking that I'm weird. I sound a little defensive because this is a sensitive topic. I didn't expect to be making this video so early. Most people with this phobia, the most common one is, of course, fireworks. 4th of July, Disneyland closing. I think about celebration, and that's probably what you think about too. But I also think about how loud those fuckers are. Boom! Hate it. That's going right to number 1 of hate, right here. Right there. On that topic, gunshots. Hello? Anytime you hear a gunshot, nothing good is happening. So in my personal opinion, I don't even like guns. Guns scare me to death. If someone has a gun, like a cop or whatever, and I walk around, I'll stare at that, but not because I want to grab it like most of you do. I get scared because I'm like, they're gonna shoot me. They have a gun, they're going to shoot me. I don't know, whatever. Don't like gunshots. That's going right next to fireworks. All right, so this next one is a little close to me because I've been trying to chef it up. I've been trying to get better. I've been trying to get better at cooking food, which means I'm very used to this sound now, but I wasn't before. And that is, of course, pots and pans banging. They're loud as fuck, and they scare me when I do not expect it. And at night, when I'm clumsy, which is all the time, I will drop shit, and then it'll make a really loud sound, and I get afraid that other people are gonna get afraid of my sound. It's a kind of an afraidception, but personally, I don't mind it as much anymore, so that's going right like in the middle. Like, I don't mind it, but like, not my favorite, but that's going right in the middle. Glass. It breaks sometimes. What's up with that? It's very fragile, and it's never a good thing because then there's shards of glass everywhere, and it's scary because that means I can cut my foot open at any moment. The sound is very loud. It startles me. It gives me a little jump, a little bit, and I don't like it. I don't know, like wherever I put like B on this list, that's where I'm putting it, like right around like 2 down. Also, I know it's a meme. The glass breaking thing, I know it's a meme to have like, you know what I'm talking about? You've seen it. And the other meme is the metal pipe banging thing. You know that one? That one? I actually don't mind it. That one's pretty all right. That one's going on the bottom because I don't mind it. Like if it was in person, it'd be pretty bad, but like the YouTube videos where it's there, it doesn't actually scare me that bad. So that's going to the bottom of the list. I don't care that much about that one. You know what I do fucking mind? Fucking fire alarms. Those things are loud, and I do not like it. They scare me, they fill me with adrenaline, there's always a fire nearby if that's the case, and it reminds me of lining up in school and having to pretend that I'm not freaking out inside because there's a fire alarm happening. Usually it was drills, but this one time, a teacher, this is a secret, no, shh. This one time, a teacher put a bagel in a microwave for a really long time, and it caused smoke or something, and then I think she got fired, but this was when I was like in preschool and we all had to evacuate the school, and then I think we went home early. I don't remember what happened after that. It was all kind of a blur, but I remember it smelled really bad when we went down the stairs. So if you know who you are, I am sorry that you lost your job. Next one. I know that this is like a more common one. It still scares me. This one's not about the loudness, I would say. This one's more, I mean, it's still pretty loud, but like this one's more about suddenness, the unexpectedness of it. And that is, of course, the classic fire alarm dying beep. You know, like the you know that one? Don't like it. It scares me a little bit. Every time it's in a house, it makes me anxious. It makes me feel like I'm running out of time. It makes me feel like I'm dying slowly. It means like, it makes me think about every second that I have left till the fire burns down my house. Yeah, not a fan. It really scares me. And I know that one's controversial because a lot of people don't mind it, but I mind it a lot. Again, it's not really the sound, it's the suddenness. The fact that I could be walking around and it's like, I'm like, oh, where did that come from? And then it'll like go away and I'll be like, okay, maybe it's fine. And then it'll happen again. I actually took down the fire alarm in my apartment because I didn't like the beep. I think I forgot to rank the last couple, so I'll just do it now. There's the current rankings. I'm gonna be more consistent, I swear. Now, if you exist for long enough, you're gonna hear a bunch of sirens. You're gonna hear police siren, signs for fire department, and of course, sirens for the ambulance. I actually think that those bother me in different amounts. For instance, police siren go all the way up here. Fucking hate that shit. That's scary. Scary, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it at all. They're gonna get me. I haven't done anything, but they're gonna get me. Firefighters, I don't mind it as much because I know you're gonna save me. You're gonna save me, that's what's gonna happen. That's gonna kind of go right in the middle. And of course, the least one I would say is ambulance because it's loud and it bothers me, but like, I get it. Like they gotta go now or someone's gonna die. They all scare me up here. They all scare me up here, but like how much I mind it, I think that's a little different. Also, explosions. I think they look pretty sick. And sometimes movies do them pretty good. Gotta be honest, I've not been around an explosion in real life. I can only go off what I've seen in movies and TV shows. So I'm gonna go like here. I haven't seen one in real life. So. A speaker that's too loud. You know it in a movie theater or you're at a concert or something. There's that one speaker that's really fucking loud. Spooky, scary. It frightens me. It gets to a point where my ears, it starts to like sound like I'm reaching the upper limit of how loud things can get. And it scares me and it hurts and makes me feel like I'm gonna go deaf. Ugh, up here, hate it. Speaking of speakers, you know that microphone thing where you're like, beep, and like, you know, like they're trying to hook it up and they got that interference and stuff? That sound, I don't actually mind that. That's pretty chill. That's gonna go to the bottom. Like, I think it's pretty loud and it spooks me for like a second, but like, I get it. Like, I set up a lot of equipment, so I get it. Like, that's gonna go to the bottom. It doesn't scare me that much. You know what I do fucking mind? Airplanes. They think they can just fly up in the sky and be far away from all the problems down here on Earth. Their engines go really, really loud. And sometimes they come out of nowhere. I'll be sitting, I'll be eating, I'll be having a drink of coffee, and then I think airplanes should have categories. I'm deciding now. Because there's the commercial airplanes that are not that loud anymore, and then there's the jets that scare the shit out of me. So, there's the ranking. There's also vehicles on the ground, and they have this silly little button on the steering wheel, I don't know if you've heard of it, that makes a really loud honking sound. And when I'm in the car, when I'm driving, sometimes I fuck up. So getting someone to honk at me, I get it. I didn't see the green light, I was focused on the tree next to it. When I'm walking outside and I'm strolling through the pastures and then someone's trying to get my attention or someone is honking at someone else, that's my reaction. Hate it. Dislike all the way up here. All the way up. Inside the car's down here. Like, I get it, you know? Outside the car, startling, scares me, up here, all the way. Hi, you're gonna get right back to the rankings in a second. I just realized, I'm done recording and I realized I forgot possibly the scariest sound effect. I'm talking, of course, about motorcyclists who make loud noises, and sports car owners when you're like, I know some people like it. If you like it, fine. I hate it. Unforgivable. We all like horror movies here. If you don't like horror movies, just stick along. You know what I'm talking about. There's that moment right before a jump scare happens that's very predictable, and it's every single horror movie does it. It's like, and then it goes silent. And then there's like a bunch of violins and shit. I hate that sound all the way up here. All the way up here, no forgiveness. No forgiveness for that one. Speaking of jump scares though, FNAF jump scares. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Five Nights at Freddy's, in fact, and I don't care who knows it, but they're jump scares. They make me jump every time. I know that it's just a video game, and I know that a lot of people are not afraid of the jump scares anymore. I'm not afraid of them, they just make me jump, so I am afraid of them. All right, I'm glad we settled that. I think that they're iconic, so I'm gonna put them down here. Because they still bother me, but like, I get it, you know? I get it. All right. You ever go to take a nice hot shower? You're getting ready, you get undressed, you go to turn on the faucet, and it goes, hate that hesitation. What are you hesitating for, huh? Huh? What are you hesitating for? Shower? That's gonna go like here. You know what should never mix with water? Electricity. It flows through us all, and some of us have harnessed it and put it in things that we can use to hurt other people. I'm talking, of course, about tasers. They're loud. Have you ever had a taser in real life? Shit's loud. I don't like the sound. I don't like the implication that it can tase me and put me on the ground. I don't like anything about the tasers. That's going all the way up here. No forgiveness. Up and never forgive territory. I've kind of skipped over this one for a long time. We gotta talk about it. Balloons. I think that balloons are pretty cool. And for the most part, they're really nice and they can be for a celebration like fireworks. However, they are fragile and they pop. And usually unexpectedly, which is my #1 thing. I don't like it when it's unexpected. So it's going all the way up here. I like balloons. A little secret. Don't try this at home, kids, but if you cut a little hole in it, you could suck out the helium and then your voice sounds really high pitched. Speaking of no forgiveness, why do people like these? Air horns. Air horns. Why are people a fan of this? They're so loud. I've had one in person. I do not know why people like them. I plugged my own ears when I honked it. It's loud, it's scary, it makes me jump. No forgiveness. La-di-da, I'm walking by a house. We all love dogs. We all love dogs. But sometimes they scare the sudden barks, the shocking shock. I'll be walking and it'll jump at a fence and try to get me. I love dogs, so it's gonna lower the ranking. I'm gonna put it right here. Right around like the middle area, whatever that is. You know what else is scary? Thinking that you've hurt a dog. Like when you accidentally step on their tail or something, or like they get underneath your foot and like you trip and you fall a little bit. They're like, woo! I don't like that sound either. That's gonna go a little bit, because then it's like, I also feel guilty after. So there's like a second half to that sound. I don't like it at all. So that's gonna go up here. We're coming up towards the end of the video. And I'm gonna talk about one that I have that I don't think a lot of other people have. In an amusement park, they have rides. You know about rides. The rides have a lot of different special effects, such as explosions, or just a speaker that needs to be really loud so that everyone can hear it in every section. Or specifically on the Roger Rabbit ride at Disney, there's like one section where there's just a huge bang. Hate it. Hate that. That shocks me. I like the ride. I don't like that part. That part, unforgivable. And then also the Indiana Jones ride has one section where like everything's just really loud for no reason. Fix it. Up here. It's a good ride. It just has those moments that scare me and I don't like it. Ooh, also, this wasn't in my notes anywhere, but I just thought of it right now. You know that sound effect when you're watching like a 4D movie at the amusement parks? I don't know how relatable this is gonna be to everyone, but there's like a sound effect. It's like the sound that the air makes. Like there's like an air compressor in the chairs at 4D movies. It goes like, you know? Like usually when there's like bugs on the screen or something and it's to make you like feel itchy and stuff. Hate that sound so much. I saw Shrek in 4D when I was like 10 and that shit scared me. I don't like it. I still think about it. I will not see a 4D movie anymore because I get scared of that sound. That's a true thing that I just thought of right now. Unforgivable. And actually, I have another one that I just thought of. Minecraft. I love Minecraft, but sometimes they give me that spider sound. That sound scares me, especially when it's like really way too loud. You're playing the game, you're at night, you know, you're going back to your house, and usually like, you know, in the distance, you're like, sometimes they're right behind you and it spooks me. I don't like it. I don't like spiders. That's the one thing. That's not on this list. Maybe I'll rank insects in another video, but like, not a fan. Of course, the last one, the one that of course I'm thankful that it happened. I think it's one of the most necessary sound effects that's ever existed. However, it was probably really scary. I'm talking, of course, about the sound the Big Bang must have made. Just listen to that name, the Big Bang? Are you kidding me? Unforgivable. Unforgivable. I don't even know how loud that could be. The Big Bang? I put fireworks up here, and fireworks are a relatively small bang in comparison to the big one.
There's no sound in space.
I would like to retract every sentence I just said. I hope you agree with my rankings. I put a lot in Unforgivable, and that was a choice.
Okay, if you agreed with those rankings, leave it in the comments below. If you disagree with those rankings, take it somewhere else. As always, thanks for watching.
Can I get you saying, there's no sound in space? Just on the mic.
There's no sound in space.